How do internet? We're back into famous places. We're on a one-line challenge. We're only drawing one line per drawing. 4 minutes around to guess where we are, draw where we are. We're now down to 3 minutes, 46 seconds. And this is in America. And this is where not being able to move potentially becomes problematic. That is the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C. Because when I saw this, I was like, is this the Capitol in D.C. or is it the White House? I am not sure. We need something to draw. And we can only draw it with one line. I'm kind of digging this lamppost. I've got a thing with lampposts apparently. I find myself drawing lampposts, but I also quite like, maybe we try and draw all this into one go. Oh, 3 minutes remaining. We'll give it a go. So this is going to be a very quick rendition of what we're seeing here. It might be absolutely pants, but it's the action of making that I am interested in. Of putting pen to page, sitting down for a few minutes, coming up with something that could have been sat. Should I say, we could have been sat. Some people might be playing along out there, doing nothing. We could have been sat watching television. We could have been sat doing anything, but we're not. We're here, and we're doing a quick drawing of what looks like a water fountain. Some kind outside the Capitol in DC, and then we've got bushes coming around. A little indication of bushes, a wall coming around. We're very much just thinking about our key shapes here, just creating that moment of memory that we can always come back to and we can work into and we can use it as a reference. And the Capitol building behind. Possibly the worst Capitol building you will ever see drawn in your life, because I am not allowed to lift off my pen. But this is a drawing of the building nonetheless. Come over here and we've got a little flag coming up. A little bit bigger than in the actual picture, but we'll allow it. 1 minute 9 remaining. I just want to come across this way and put in this side of this building here. Looks like there's a little flag hanging up here too. So I'll put that in, and that's us done. Is it the best drawing I've ever made? Probably not. Is it the worst? Also not. Washington. Is this right? Washington? I know there's multiple. Was it the White House we were seeing? No, I don't think it was. I think it was the Capitol, the United States Capitol. And we were possibly here. Union Square, perhaps? We weren't this close. Maybe we were further away. We're on a little curve, so maybe we're closer than I think. Maybe we're here. The Ulysses Monument. The Ulysses S. Grant Memorial. Presuming this is Ulysses over here on his horse. So I think that's located us. I think we've got a good chance here. I wonder what this. Is it a water fountain? Water fountain outside the Capitol, Washington, DC. 7 yards. That is how we do it. That is the dream. The dream is a perfect score GeoGuessr within GeoSketchr. That would be beautiful. I mean, especially if we're on a short time limit. I mean, one day, if I do these long enough, if I do these for long enough, surely one day I will roll that cursed. It's going to happen at some point. 1 minute per round to guess and draw. And if I keep doing it and make enough of these, surely eventually we'll get a perfect score 5,000 points around every round within 10 feet. And a picture drawn. In 10 minutes. Now, where the heck are we? I was thinking initially, perhaps a Grand Canyon? But it seems too soft for the Grand Canyon, perhaps. But then again, at the ends here, it doesn't look like it might be. Right, we need to find something to draw. We don't have many options available to us, so I think it's going to be this gentleman here. We cannot see his face, but we can see that he's wearing a hat. So we'll get that in. We can get that in, we can see his ears here. Obviously guiding us down whichever river we find ourselves on. Is there a clue on his hat there? Is that... No, I can't see a clue on his hat. The hat is darker than the rest. Let's shade in the hat. And then we've got a pair of sunglasses under the hat. He's guiding us down this river, so we're going to have to make up some facial features here. I have no idea what his nose looks like. So we're just going to give him a nose of some description. We're going to colour in these glasses well. Keeping that pen down on the page all the way through. And there we go. And then, dare I say, it looks like he may be the possessor of a beard. He is in this picture anyway. Give a little indication of where his mouth would be. And then we can add in this, and we can come down and we can add in this collar, big collar he's got here. We'll start kind of put in some life jacket details. Just trying to get a little bit of detail in and down this life jacket. Ooh, we lifted the pen slightly there, but we've returned to our original location. Hopefully maintaining the honour of this one-line drawing. It was a momentary lapse of concentration that caused me to lift my pen. I apologise to anyone out there who is now screaming in the comments saying I should have stopped. But I didn't, because I didn't want to. It's quite as simple as that. I didn't want to. I'm enjoying this little drawing. We've got our little raft guide. And there he is. What do we call him? What's his name? Alfie. Alfie the raft man. That's what I'm going with. Alfie the raft man. I'm wasting time here. I've just realised I've still not guessed. Nevada. California. Nevada. Death Valley. It's Las Vegas. Down south of Las Vegas. Somewhere in the canyon. We were in the Grand Canyon. We were further in than I thought. We're on the Colorado River. Well, there we go. At least I got the right river. He says, "Come in and check." Oh, yeah, Colorado Lake. I went with one of the lakes, one of the bigger areas. I thought we could be. I saw the wider areas here and thought perhaps we were in a softer landscape, opposed to the thin river where you'd expect it to be that kind of classic look that you expect from the Grand Canyon. That is this episode of GeoSketchr complete. We've been all over the place. A little bit of crazy minutes. 4 minutes around. It's no easy feat. These are from the previous episode. If you want to go find that, you'll find it over on the channel. And thank you very much for joining. I hope you've had a enjoyable time, at least, watching this. If you've enjoyed watching this episode of GeoSketchr and you want to see more, I release twice weekly new episodes, new places. If you want to suggest a country or a particular GeoGuessr map that you'd like me to explore down in the comments. Hit me up, let me know, and I'll make an episode just for you. So thank you very much for joining. I'll see you next time. This has been GeoSketchr. Goodbye.